Hello everybody, Joshua here, and I just completed the 75 Hard Challenge yesterday, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on exactly what I went through and what happened for the last 75 days. And so, if you were to look it up, you'll find the 75 Hard Challenge. And I have to admit, I don't really understand why it's called 75 Hard. Oh gosh. And why so many people are calling it a challenge.
It's raining. It's cold.
Because honestly, from my point of view, it's just something that I did for 75 days in a row.
It's gonna be harder than I thought.
I want to give you my thoughts and breakdown on what I did do, so you can better understand what you'd be getting into if you decided to do the 75 Hard Challenge. Here's the breakdown: 75 gallons of water or more. I mean, I read through 6 books. 2 of them I read through twice. I had to eat 2,000 calories or less and strictly adhere to a diet that I didn't deviate from any day of the week. Which honestly, I eat every day anyway, so I don't see how that's any different from any other day.
Really? That's it?
Calling those things a challenge is a pretty far stretch. I mean, if you look, the footage doesn't lie. So at the end of the day, the only true hope I have helped to get out, dang it, why am I so stupid? At the end of the day, I did it. As I knew that I would. And really, the only shred of hope of gaining anything for myself that I can think of is that somehow, some way, somebody out there will be helped by my accomplishments. And they'll see what I've done and what I've gone through, and they'll say, you know something? Maybe I'll try to be as good as him. And maybe I'll try to do something he can do. And if I can only accomplish half of what he's accomplished, then I'll be half as good as him. And that's okay in my book.
Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Now we gotta figure out.
Oh my gosh, I felt terrible saying it.
But seriously, so 75 Hard. It was hard. Like crazy hard. The ongoing joke in the house kids got tired of listening to was, well, they don't call it hashtag 75 convenient. So I'm not making this video to ultimately to brag or say how crazy badass I am or that I'm better than anybody else. I'm saying it to say this. You know, if it weren't for Josh Canalora sharing his story and what he had accomplished, if it weren't for Cliff Ravenscraft documenting and sharing consistently his personal journey, if it wasn't for my buddy Leon Johnson, Dark Horse, and knowing what he's gone through, if it wasn't for them saying what they've done, then it would not have inspired me to step up. So I'm saying that, so my hope is that when I document and do these things, it inspires you to step up and truly start living life. So let me go over some of the things I did accomplish. Number 1, 75 gallons of water. Actually, more than that. It's well over a gallon of water a day. Down. 150 45-minute workouts. Sometimes many more than that. 150 minimum progress pictures, because I was taking 2 a day. Just in case I forgot one, I would have the other one. So I was doing morning and evening. 6 books down. Read. Studied. 2 of them I read twice. I lost 35 pounds in 75 days. So man, 75 days of accomplishment is what it was. During my workouts, 2 45-minute workouts, I decided I'm not going to do these workouts with podcasts or music in my head or earbuds or any other distraction. I was going to do them in total silence. It gave me an opportunity to really search my mind, my spirit, to pray, to wrestle things out with God, to really mentally process what it is I'm doing, poor beliefs that I have, ways of thinking that are incorrect, and it allowed me to be very intentional. So I was physically depleting my body or occupying my body, which enabled me to start engaging my mind. It's amazing. I have so much more clarity and vision for my life, for the things that I like to accomplish, for what I want my body to look like, for what I want my relationship with these people to look like, anybody, for what I want my relationship with my God to look like. It's so amazing. And so that is like the biggest part of this, was realizing what it is I'm made out of, what it is I can accomplish, having a mental clarity that's right. I'm sure it's only going to get better, but it feels razor sharp right now as it is. It's extraordinary. All that to say, now I want to go over what was the most difficult part for me. What was the most challenging?
So, the most challenging. I can't say it was any one thing. It wasn't like, oh crap, I just can't get this gallon of water down today, or I forgot to drink my water, or dang that progress pic, I keep stumbling there, or man, I can't do this workout every day. Here's what it was. The first 14 days and the last 14 days, those were the most challenging. The first 14 days, making a commitment and ramping up to that level was brutal. I was so out of shape that even just walking sucked it out of me anymore. My wife was walking circles around me. Trying to maintain consistency through changing my eating habits so dramatically, 2 workouts a day, the reading, it was, I thought, it's not possible. I can't, it will crush me to keep going. But God just kept going. I made the commitment. So my stubbornness just pushed me through, I guess. No matter how sick I was, no matter how much I didn't want to do it, all of those things. And I suppose some of the things were posted on Facebook and Instagram, which I know I'm not as good at. But so anyway, the first 14 days, very difficult, starting to form a rhythm and do things. But then it changed, and I formed a stride and realized what I was made out of and what I could do. But then the last 14 days, for an entirely different reason, I struggled with, well, I got this now. I've learned what I need to learn. Why am I doing another workout today? I've lost so much weight. I've accomplished so much. Why am I not taking this day off? And I learned the value in that last 14 days of finishing well. And I really struggled with finishing well. I'm like, I can just not worry about pictures today, or I can not worry. But I still showed up consistently. It would have been too miserable and too shameful for me to not do it. And so the brutality of starting, being that out of shape, that mindset, that terrible thinking I was killing myself, and then the finishing well, the actually accomplishing the task, saying I'm going to do something and seeing it through all the way to the end, even if I thought I got everything I can out of this, which wasn't true. Learning how to persevere and finish well was a reward in and of itself with this challenge. So once again, that was the most difficult. The first 14 days and the last 14 days, and what encompasses starting well and finishing well.
Is this for everybody? The short answer is no. It's for anybody who's wanting to change the trajectory of their life, trajectory, the path of their life. But I do have to say, if you're going to do this, it's the type of challenge that if you're going to actually do it, it's not something you're going to try. This is my opinion. This is just how I feel about this situation. But this is not just something like, oh, I'll try that. No. This is something you make a commitment to. You make a commitment to yourself that this is what you're going to accomplish. Hell or high water. You got to be stubborn and tenacious about it if you're going to do this. Could it be beneficial for everybody? Absolutely. Yes. Anybody who undertakes a 75 hard challenge, it will be tremendously beneficial for you. Now, what's next? I've been asked, what's next? Well, all of the dreams that I had rolling around in my head and the desires in my heart, I'm making an actual commitment and forming an actual mental plan and actually implementing that plan to accomplish and do those things. That's what's next. That's what I'm embarking on. And so this leads me to you. I've told you about my success. I've just told you about the cool stuff I've done, how it's changed my life. Now I want to know, what are you doing? I'm starting to realize that celebrating success, celebrating wins, celebrating the things that I've accomplishments are crazy empowering. And when I do it, other people are enjoying it as well. So I want to know, what are you doing? I'm wanting to take this channel into a direction where I'm celebrating and showcasing other people's wins. Email me, comment me below, send me content, send me a video on your phone. Josh, man, I'm starting to do this. I was so afraid, and I can't believe what I've accomplished in a week. Send it to me, because I want to start showcasing these. I want to start giving shout outs to them on this channel. Good job. I want to say good job. I want to celebrate that with you. I want to have you on my podcast. Celebrating, living out your dream, truly getting busy living. As far as this channel is concerned, for this video, remember to like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification. If you don't hit that, you won't get the updates. Let's continue doing this together. Be blessed. Hope this finds you well. Be safe. Don't let anything get you down. This is a wonderful opportunity and a wonderful stage of life. If I can do it, I promise so can you. Get busy living.